Just do business.
It's crazy because we said it's an ugly business until you're making six figures, until you're making millions. And I'm trying to, and I know because I see it, of course, because of being an information technology network engineer and working on a project. You know, you bringing me onto the project, right? So, it's just making it beautiful so they can know it's beautiful. You know,
how do we make it beautiful?
That's the like. How do you make this beautiful for the younger generation, or for people to be like? Because you know, Damon Dash. And I don't know if you're familiar with Damon Dash. Okay, he said he doesn't hustle on crowded blocks, right?
Okay.
And the crowded blocks is all the shiny things. Not saying they're making money over there too.
Yeah.
But how do you get the balance? Like, how do you get the? Because let's be for real. The baby boomers are getting older.
Yeah.
We need the millennials, the Generation Zs, and like your younger generation too. And you figured it out. It's just like, wow, how do you get people to come on so you can mentor them in a sense to make it beautiful? You get what I'm saying? I know this is a startup.
Right. I mean, hopefully someone would hear my journey and be interested in it, but more or less, I'm happy. And I think that's the most, that is the most attractive thing to me in this field, is that I'm able to create a life that I'm happy with, a life that I am enjoying every second of the day. I don't have to dread coming into work or be drained for someone else's purpose or someone else's cause is what I want to do. And if I drain myself out, it still makes me happy because the result is going to show. So, other than, making the money and being able to buy what you want, like go where you want, do what you want, how else can it be more attractive than that? Like,
right,
that's it.
All right, let me ask you something too, right? Because we're going to bring the fashion in here. What is your fashionable attire for being in? Because every place they want to know. Every place has a dress code. What is your fashionable attire? Like, what is it? Is Gucci, Prada, or is it a regular shirt? Is it button? Like, what is your fashionable attire for a place like this? What is your uniform?
Yeah. So I love fashion. So actually, when I was younger, I wanted to go into fashion, but I just love all creative aspects of fashion, and that's why I think I even bring it into the design aspect when I build out infrastructure. But so I don't wear my luxury items onto site because I'm working. So my go-to, I do my denim on denim.
Okay, so that's it. See, we want to know your uniform.
Yeah. My uniform is literally denim shirt, denim pants, and I just wear my sneakers, whatever I want to wear, my NDMs or my Chucks, my J's, whatever I want to wear for the day. But for the most part, I am denim on denim, and my friends all make fun of me for it, but it is comfortable. I'm around materials that will ruin your clothing. It doesn't come off. So like drywall paste, paint, epoxy, it does not come off. So I would hate to have that on my Chanel and not be able to get it off. Yeah.
Now
so
okay.
Because you can still look cute.
See, that's what I'm
feel good about yourself.
That's what I'm talking about. Like,
but you got to be reasonable and be logical about where you are. It's being appropriate.
Yeah, because people who wants to work in certain fields, they want to. What is the dress code? What is this? What is that? Okay. Now, what do you think is one of the most special projects? See, I know you, so can I speak on one of the projects you worked on before?
Yes.
Martin Luther King, the Martin Luther King Center. Me imagining what Martin Luther King did for the world and people in America. and his mission and his goal to bring every culture and every race of people together in harmony. How was it working on the Martin Luther King Center? Is that one of the most special projects you worked on, like coming in? Were you a GC at the time? Or?
No, I was still working under my GC at the time, so I managed the project, but that wasn't under my company. But yeah, I oversee the whole project, and it was very special. Being able to even meet his daughters was life-changing. I think I just appreciate being able to even have the opportunity to work on a project. It's a historical landmark. People travel from all over the world to come see the MLK Center. So, just really also feeling like I'm continuing to support his mission and his fight, his legacy that he left behind, and being able to contribute my tools and my ability into that, and making sure that those things are well preserved was an honor.
That's what's up. Like, working with Martin Luther King and working on a project like that is beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, do you have anything you want to add to the content before we wrap it up? Is there anything that you want to say, like, like your company's Instagram, or
No, I'm not for marketing. I have so much on my plate. I don't care to market, but I will say, I hope that someone watches this and understands that their path doesn't have to look like mine. It doesn't have to even be in this field, but consider every avenue, regardless of if it makes logical sense. If you continue to build yourself within your spiritual self and continue to make sure that you're always authentic within who you are, I think you can find your place within any field and be very successful and make the money that you want and have everything that you can ever ask for if you really apply your full passion and ability into it.
Wow. Thank you for giving us this knowledge.
You're welcome.
Thank you for telling us and breaking down the details on construction, contracting, how you meet a mentor, how you develop, how you build. Because even for me, when you speak just on the mentor side, I think that's like a challenging aspect to find the right mentor. And
it's also a challenge, I think, in our society to be okay with having a mentor. I think a lot of people feel like...
Hold on, please. Say that again. Do you think people like, I don't want a mentor?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
People don't like to feel like there's someone that they have to listen to or get advice from. And like, if you're good at what you do, most of the time you're gonna feel like, hey, I know everything, I got it. But believe me, like, even with all the tools, all the education, all the degrees you have, you need someone who has walked your path before or is walking ahead of you in that path to guide you. And it's nothing wrong with it. It's such a beautiful thing to be able to have that blessing, to have someone as a guide. Think about you going to a new city. A mentor is literally your tour guide within that adventure. So why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want, the right guide, the right book, or the right knowledge to help you maneuver through that path is so important, and it makes a big